This is a stainless steel version of our universal drum rotator. This is an electric hydraulic model. So in the back control box we have 2 batteries. We also have an electric hydraulic pump, and this powers the lift ram to raise the drum. The unit has a charger inbuilt, so when the batteries get low we simply connect it to the mains and charge the batteries up. It's important that the batteries are maintained in a fully charged state. It's got a universal drum band, so this universal band, which the drum is connected to, can handle drums from up to 50 to 220 litres. And on this model, you see this box here. Inside we have an electric motor and a self-locking rotational gearbox. To rotate the drum, we've got the controls on the head assembly. This is really useful if people are lifting drums up out of reach, or somewhere near a mezzanine deck where the operator can move from the rear of the unit to the front to tip their drum. What we're going to do now is we're going to raise the drum up. It's already been secured into the head. Once it's raised, we'll then tip the drum into the vessel. So, come to the back of the unit. The drum's been secured. I've checked before the video that it's well secured and ready to lift. The drum is full of water. So with everyone behind the unit, we're going to lift it up. I'm going to position the unit just so the drum is touching the vessel. And then we'll continue lifting. Okay, so with the drum in a fully raised position, the operator then moves forward. I've got my vessel ready to accept the liquid, and then I have a rotation control here. This rotation control, we twist it to tip the drum, and when we let go, the drum will stop rotating. As you can see, it's very controllable. As the drum empties, sometimes it's good just to move the unit a little bit closer. And with the drum empty, we return it to the vertical. Going to move the unit back a little. We can then lower the drum to the ground. We can then release the drum from the clamping band and go away and bring another drum in. We're now going to show you a video of how you connect the drum into that clamping band. And like I mentioned before, the clamping band is universal, so we can handle drums from 50 litres all the way up to 220 litres.
We're now looking at the close-up of the head. So these arms can move in and out. So if I move this, I can move these in and out. And the same with this arm. This also moves in and out. Now, this band you can adjust from this position into these holes here. So if these pins are in this position for 205, 200 litre drums, this one will be 180, and that would be 120, that would be 100, and then down to 50. Really, you've just got to adjust the band so the gearbox pivot is in the middle part of the drum. So to adjust it is very easy. So for this drum, we want to set this in this hole because it's a smaller diameter. So push the arm in to make the gap a little bit smaller. Remove these 2 pins, grab hold of the arm, and then we just socket that in the next 2 pin positions there. So you can see these sticking out the back of the unit there. So we've moved it 1 whole position forward. Then re-put the R pins in the back of the band. That now joins the band. You can then open up the band. And you can see now if we bring this drum in, that's a nice angle. You know, it's a nice touching the drum all the way around. And the pivot is right in the middle of the gearbox. You can see the pivot on the other side is right in the middle of the drum. And that shows you in the correct position for this. So what I'll do now, I'll come around the other side and we'll tension it up. Okay, next thing we do, take the ratchet strap off here, reach around and fasten it on the door. And we grab hold of this strap here and we pull this. So as we pull this, there's no gap in the band all the way around. And we keep this in your right hand and then we tension it. And we only tension it until the drum starts to deflect, and then that's fine. Then this is the rim clamp, and this goes underneath the lip of the drum. And we can adjust this again, so we can change the height of this. So we take this pin out, we can set this at different heights, put it under the drum, put the pin in, and we hold this up underneath the drum, and then spin down the nut. So this supports it in the vertical, and it doesn't matter how slippy this drum is, it enables the band to cope with these egg-shaped Mausers, slab-sided plastics, or the steel's traditional type of drums.